Marcus Ellison.
This is Corey Haywood. This is Culture Complex.
Culture Complex is a place that you can come to get better, a place that you can grow, a place that you can be yourself, a place where you can be pushed, and strive for greatness. It's a place that we wish we would have had when we were growing up, somewhere that you could get away from all your troubles, all the problems you have at home, and just come and be yourself and just get away and, enjoy the game of basketball.
Well, the vision is to help kids get better. We're trying to help them put them through college, help them enhance their experience on and off the court to be better men and women in society. We want to help them get scholarships. There's a lot of talent that's come through, the city that didn't have the push or didn't have the right direction. So we want to give them a floor to get better and to show the skills set they have to go to the next level, if it's college or if it's just making a team. So our goal here is just to help your kids get better and to push them to be better men and women.
Starting our journey was crazy, man. How do we start it? I think he called me on some parenting advice. He has a daughter, I have a son. He called me on some parenting advice. We had ideas flowing on that. And I think we connected on, I told him I was coming down here and what I wanted to do and what I had been doing in the past with training kids, and I got my degree in history, and my original plan was to coach and teach, and I started training, and it just kind of changed my passion and what I wanted to do. I felt like I could be in touch with kids' lives better than I could coaching or teaching, so that's kind of how that happened. And then he told me his plans and how he wanted to be that same person, that same positive role model for our culture in Corpus Christi, because we never had that growing up. So we kind of just, it just worked. It was divine purpose, it was divine. It was nothing that we had to force. It kind of came together on its own. And, so that happened. And then I finally moved down here, and we kind of started looking like off the jump. We wasted no days, no time off, kind of started looking. We were saving up money a year in advance. It was times where all the new shoe releases that I was used to getting, or whatever the case may be, what was popular going out with my friends, I sacrificed so many days or so many different material things that I normally get just for this. So, it started off just waking up every morning, just literally driving around everywhere. And, the grind was sold separately in this particular situation. We was waking up, looking everywhere, getting no's, oh, this is too much, this is not enough space, And it was plenty of days that we just wanted to be like, man, I don't know, maybe we should think of something else, And we didn't really give up. We just kept trying, and then finally we came across this spot right here, which is our new baby, for right now at least. And it was just, everything worked out perfect. It was great, great pricing per square footage, and the ceiling was high enough, and we had problems where it was just too small, ceiling wasn't high enough, just different situations. And I think everything just happened out divinely, and everything was set up for us to succeed. And we just, kept our foot on the gas, and we just kept going, kept striving.
So right now we're in a process. We have the warehouse space, but we want to get these rooms rented out. So right here we want to make this a media room. When we have our AAU teams, they come, when they get their jerseys and stuff, they take their headshots, we get their profiles for the website and stuff like that. But we're also going to have a TV where we do film sessions. So for our teams, we can get break down different moves and combos and stuff like that. So this is going to be that room for the media and the film. So this is what we're working on. This over here is just where they're gonna have like the faxing, where we can print papers. If kids get scholarships, we'll keep all their mail and stuff right here. So we want to keep all this right here for the kids, that are getting scholarships or offers or any type of camps or anything they've been invited to. So this is going to be this room right here. These two rooms right here, we're trying to make our offices. So either one, once they knock this down, it's gonna be a great view because you'll be able to see the whole gym through here. So this is why I kind of like this. So this is gonna be a cool, pretty neat office for both of us. And we can work in and, talk to coaches and, set up camps and things like that. So this is where, when we're not doing camps and open gyms and all, this is where we'll be at most of the time. And like I said, they're gonna knock, our maintenance man actually is working on it, so it's kind of messed up, but he's gonna knock all this down, make it more larger, more open space. This is where the actual gym's gonna be. So once they clear all this out, we'll have a full court going this way or this way. We're still working on it. We'll have the turf. We'll have for speed and conditioning, box jumps, Vertimax, all that. The equipment and all that will be over there too. Have bleachers over here. There's the restroom right there. So over there, we'll probably put like the concession stand and all that over there. So make this little area the concession stand where we'll sell drinks and all that stuff. Just to keep you hydrated through tournaments or open gyms and stuff like that. This room right here, we want to make a merchandise store. So this room right here is where all the merchandise would be, all the shirts, the hoodies, the backpacks, headbands, anything you can think of. We're gonna have culture complex, everything. We got like 1,000 ideas. So right now we're just, trying to get everything going, and we're gonna have a lot of merchandise coming. So this is where it's gonna be at for all the merchandise. We got some stuff coming in, so y'all be ready for that. I don't know exactly if we need permits, but if we do, I want to make this a barbershop, and it's going to be a barbershop for people who are good barbers, but not well known. So we want to get them exposure too. So we're going to deck it out with all type of jerseys and basketball players out of TV. Usually, when you have a game, you want to be cleaned up. So
You know what I'm saying? You look good.
yeah, so. I know before any big game I had, I always got cut up in high school. So I want to make this a barbershop, just to keep it, with the culture, and just keep the feel of, when I grew up, of just getting cut up and then going to play, having a good game. So that's why I want to make this a barbershop. So we're still working on that for the license purposes. Right here in this office, we want to make this a nutrition shop. So like meal plans, smoothies, drinks, stuff to bulk up, anything you can think of to help you better yourself as far as eating purposes, as far as getting the proper nutrition. We want to have that in here. So we'll probably have like a scale too with the body weight and all that. So this is where we want to make the nutrition spot. So this is the spot right here. And then over here, obviously, it's just a open spot. So we'll probably make this the grand entrance, where you'll come sign in and, they scan to see if you're a member and all that, if you want to sign your kid up. So we're working on getting this to be the opening concept, the entrance and all that. So this is so far what we're working on. They're working on the warehouse part, and we're trying to take care of, each room separately. So this is what we got going on so far. And then over here, kind of have this open concept right here. But in these rooms right here, this one exactly, it's on the light, but this one over here, we're gonna make like a little tutoring session. So we'll probably have like the computers and stuff like that, if they need to do homework online. So that's what this room would be right here. And then this room over here, This room right here would be where the little desk would be. So right now we're in a process of, getting tutors from colleges nearby here in Corpus Christi that would, either volunteer or we can work something out for them to come tutor the kids, in elementary, middle school, and high school. So this is the room where, before training, they can come get tutoring, they can get their homework done so they can go train and, they can go home and do whatever they have to do. But here is where we want to have kids get the proper tutoring and make sure that they're, doing good off the court as well as on the court. So we want to have a ACT and SAT practice in here too. So it's really big that they're doing well off the court as well as on the court. So this is a big room right here for us. So this is the tutoring session room that we're trying to work on. So kind of to touch on what he said, it wasn't even supposed to be like this. It was just hitting up an old friend, talking about some parenting advice. And he told me, he was moving back down here. I kind of threw some ideas at him. And we kind of just clicked. We've been knowing each other since we was like 5 or 6 years old. So we played AAU, battled against each other, trained with one another in the summertime. So we kind of just knew each other growing up, playing in college. We both hurt our knee in college. We're born literally a couple hours from each other. So we kind of just have the same storyline. So we just kind of clicked easily. And we had already been saving and we just kind of went into it together. So we put our own money into it to get this going. But now we're asking our community if they'll be willing to help us with some of the equipment. We're trying to get flooring right now, so flooring is a big thing, so we can get our courts going, so we can have open gyms and training sessions. So right now we're just trying to get sponsorships, and what we want to do is with the sponsorships, we're trying to give businesses in Corpus advertisement. If it's hosting a tournament that's named after, the certain business, or hosting a camp, or free advertisement, or things of that nature. We want to get businesses here in Corpus, the advertisement to grow and to, be better, because it's about helping the community. It's just not just about, culture complex. It's about, making Corpus Christi a better community and safer community for the next generation. So we just want to get everybody involved. We're asking, can our city help us with donations and sponsorships? So that's what we're really trying to work on right now. We did the hard work. We got the facility. We found the facility. We purchased it. So now we're just asking for help for equipment and things like that to get started.